just be honest. I know my heart if I be honest. She ain't control what she feel.
Good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Highwire Improv Online. We're so excited for you to join us. We have two amazing teams that are going to bless your screens this evening. So we're just going to go ahead and kick it off and give it up for J&J.
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed, just a bit of a break from the norm.
We are
Hello. We are J&J. I am John, and
I'm Jude.
we're just going to do some improv fun for you tonight, hopefully. We would like to start with a suggestion, if that's possible. Highwire person, can we get a suggestion? Anything out of the deck?
Laboratory.
Thank you very much.
You know, that fuchsia plant is starting to have a life of its own. Have you noticed that?
I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, it's starting to creep me out.
You feel watched, don't you?
I thought I saw it move at one point.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You think
Fred,
we should?
go ahead. Go
Can
ahead.
we put it out in the hall? It'll get more sunlight there.
Sure. Although I don't think it's going to fall for that, but sure, Fred. Put it out in the sunlight.
Well, why don't you pick it up? It seems to like you more than it likes me.
Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's leaning over. It's leaning over on me. Oh my God.
Oh, that was close. We can leave it right here. You know, it seems to like the lab.
I guess so. I guess so.
You know, I hate to say it, Julian, but you know, if you hadn't been injecting it all this time, we wouldn't have these problems.
Yeah, I know. I somehow, I don't know. I thought a combination of strychnine and bougainvillea juice would give it some, I don't know, life of its own, but I think it's too much of a life of its own now.
Yeah, the life of its own. I think that's what I'm talking about. It has a life of its own.
But look, Dr. Miller, I didn't want to tell you this, but I think I've got to quit. I do. I think it's going to ruin our whole reputation, you know?
What are you trying to tell me, Julian?
I got some seeds from the plant, and I think I thought they were in containers. I thought I had them contained, but I think I got to quit now before they find out. I mean,
Before who finds out, Julian?
well, I mean, you know, the university bigwigs, the lab bigwigs, they're gonna.
Where are the seeds?
Growing all over campus.
All over, as in?
The whole place. I'm sorry, doctor. I mean, I know. I mean, you've been.
Calm down, Julian. Calm down. How bad could it be?
This guy has it in for me.
Well, we won't let you walk around campus.
There's a lot of people in lab coats walking around campus. I don't think this guy can distinguish it. Look, I think you got a rat on me. You got to tell the authorities. I don't want you to take the rap, and you know you're going to. You run this lab. I know. Just
Listen, Julian, I've built this lab, okay?
no. It's
I
your
got
whole
the,
thing. Yeah.
no pun intended, but I got the seed funding for this lab.
I know. You're the whole reason I'm here. You're the whole reason I came to this university to get to work with you. You've been great, and I've screwed it all up for you. You gotta just tell them it's my fault.
Julian, I've been telling you for the 18 months you've been here, you're awfully hard on yourself. Just relax. We can figure a way out of this. You
It's
got any
creeping.
ideas?
All I know is it's creeping towards you now. It's
You know, it's okay. It's only a plant.
it's got feelers.
Have you tried talking to it?
Well, I mean, just the regular run of the mill, how's your day kind of stuff, but not the big.
Have you read your horoscope? Have you read its horoscope?
You think that would do something?
Couldn't hurt.
All right, all right. Well, let's see. Oh, wait, when was it first? What's its birth sign?
I don't know.
I'm gonna make up Sagittarius. Okay. Um, you will forgive those who you feel have imprisoned you.
It doesn't sound like a sincere horoscope, Julian.
You give it a try.
Let's try the word jumble, okay? Maybe it's more of a game planned.
Yeah, yeah, I like that.
Okay, the letters are LANPW.
Plawn, plawn, plawn. It's not impressed.
No.
Look, Dr. Miller, just fire me now, please, before things get worse. And
Well,
you can kill the plant. You can kill the plant.
sure.
Shh, shh, shh.
I think he heard you.
I know.
But, firing you is not going to solve anything.
And you
I
figure,
mean, these plants will still be, spread around campus, tackling anybody with a white lab coat on, and you'll be off, working at the 7-Eleven.
the 7-Eleven sounds pretty good right about now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a crazy idea, but what plants, what do they suggest when you're planting these in your shrubbery? What do they suggest to supplement with it?
Oh, I got to tell you, is they don't suggest planting these things that have been, injected with strychnine and bougainvillea juice. I made a monster.
Well,
Oh, I'm like Dr. Frankenstein. Wow. I'm a big, I'm a,
and like Dr. Frankenstein, you are a misunderstood person.
right? You could even say I'm some kind of genius.
I would venture there, Julian.
Oh my God,
No,
Dr. Miller. Just makes me feel better. Maybe I'm amazing.
Julian, I wouldn't have hired you if you weren't amazing.
Oh my God, Dr. Miller.
So you have one mistake. So you created a carnivorous plant. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it's everybody has a mistake somewhere. That's how you grow.
Maybe we should publish. We could publish all about this. Maybe we could, maybe it isn't so bad as long as it doesn't kill anybody in the night.
Well, Maybe we should put a sun lamp on it so it thinks it's an eternal day.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right, all right. Yeah.
And for the paper, for our paper that we're going to write on this, make sure you get a lot of photos. I'm assuming this plant has an ego like any living thing.
Okay, I'll get out my phone and take a quick pic. It's smiling at
Get a video too. Get a short video because nobody will believe us that this plant moves. See, Julian, someday you'll look back on this and you'll just laugh as they hand you your Nobel Prize.
Oh, I'm glad you feel so positive about it, Dr. Miller. I think someday I'll look back on this and I won't be alive to look back on it because I think I dropped some seeds at my house too. I didn't want to tell you, but it's been climbing up and into my window.
Well, that might be something you might have wanted to tell me a little bit earlier because I borrowed some seeds from you and gave a potted plant to the president of the college.
Oh my God, that's why he hasn't been in for weeks. He has not been in for weeks. I really did not. Maybe you should have told me that a little earlier.
We're all kind of innocents when it comes to seeds, aren't we?
Yeah. All kind of innocence. Oh, Dr. Miller, just fire me. I know that the president is probably being strangled as we speak. It's got big feelers. Fire me. Fire me, and then like you say, I'll go off to McDonald's or something, and it'll be.
Oh, Julian, I know you could never survive in McDonald's. You're a vegetarian.
Serve fries.
You think McDonald's fries aren't neat?
They are.
They gotta be something close to that.
No. Look. All right. I gotta rescue your reputation though, because you're the leader in the field. You're gonna be. There's got to be something I can do. Just tell them all it's me.
And that's a reason I can take the hit better than you, Julian. You're a grad, you're post-grad, you're just getting started in your career. This would ruin you. Me, it'll be a little blip. I'm sure I could get somebody to write a glowing review of my career and we'll be all fine.
God. No, I can't let you destroy yourself for me. No, it's just too sad. It's just too sad. When they read your book, they'll say, and he's the guy that invented the killer plant that killed the president of Columbia University. How will that go down?
Everybody dies. There's always one or two deaths in every scientific career.
You're saying you don't think you go to prison for killing off the president of the university?
Oh, I'd probably get a suspended sentence of some sort. I'd probably get a few years. But I'm sure I'd get a lot of people standing up for me in the scientific community. We could even say that you warned me against this. You tried to talk me out of it.
No, he can't do that.
No.
It
happens all the time.
What?
It happens all the time. What do you think? You think every Nobel Prize winner has got a clean slate?
No, except for, leaving his pregnant wife and abandoning them and then stealing her work. It's got a pretty good record.
Exactly. So, what, a killer plant, that's child's play compared to some of these guys.
It's child play. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
There's been lots of criminals in the Nobel Prize winners.
Please.
Yeah.
Come on.
hoods,
Hey,
criminals. Yeah.
can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, maybe that'll even up your reputation. You're like an evil scientist monster creature maker. How about like that? Maybe we should start publicizing this. Hey, Dr. Miller makes evil creatures and plants to kill and strangle. He's responsible for the killing of the president. I like that. I think that's a really good thing. I think we should start, I should start calling the press, writing.
Well, let's not be hasty here, Julian. Let's make sure we have our story straight, okay?
Okay,
Um,
okay, okay. Dr. Miller, amazing Nobel perspective botanist, has now admitted that he's the one who invented Killer Plant 4 that killed off the president.
well, Julian, do we have to use the word killer?
He's the president.
Aggressive plant.
Oh, aggressive.
How about aggressive? Yeah, I'd be more comfortable with aggressive. Who happened to be found in the vicinity of the deceased president of the
Oh, I
college.
like it. The vicinity.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The vicinity of the.
I mean, because it's all circumstantial at this point. There's no fingerprints.
No, but there's a lot of leaf prints. Okay. Okay.
The plant didn't get watered. Hey, their leaves fall off.
Hey, plant got a little vindictive, preyed on the wrong person. Could happen to anybody. I
Could
think
have
that's
happened
really
anyway.
good. Right. And now Dr. Miller wants to be up for Pulitzer Prize in chemistry. What are you looking for?
Huh. Geez, I hadn't thought about my possibilities just yet. Huh. How about Dr. Miller, who is in line who is considered on the Nobel track?
Yes.
That's always good. The Nobel track, that's a good one because, that could mean so many things. It's like, oh, well, he's on the Nobel track. Hey,
Nobel track.
plus,
Dr.
I might get invited to a higher class of party too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
Dr. Miller has no comment on his previous time at Princeton, where he created a killer fungus that killed several cafeteria workers and dormitory TAs.
Julian,
How about
you know about the fungus?
That's one reason I wanted to work with you. You're on the cutting edge.
Well, that fungus was a highly successful project.
Incredible. I mean, I couldn't believe it killed 2 cafeteria ladies and a few of the TAs in the building. I mean, it was everywhere. It was spore driven. Then you've got that restraining order. You couldn't work with spores anymore, but I don't know.
It had run its course.
Right?
Yeah.
He denies any knowledge of that, and this case was settled out of court.
Julian, I think denies is a strong word, and it could turn some people the wrong way.
Sure.
He questions. How about questions?
Yes, he questions any affiliation with said lethal spore dispersal.
Right. And this would be a good place to put in a quote. Prove it, you losers, said the doctor.
Prove it, you losers, said the doctor. Ooh,
yeah.
Very good.
I think that establishes my belief in myself.
Dr. Miller's consistently supportive PhD postdoc student, Ms. Dr. Filbert,
Dr. Julian Filbert. I think if you put the whole name, it makes you seem much more human.
You're right. Dr. Jillian Filbert says, "I stand behind the genius."
Wow, thank you. That's
right?
Your support, Jillian, means
really
more to me than you will know.
Yeah. Okay. Let me finish this by saying, in fact, when I found out that he was the one who really invented the two-headed zebra, I had to rush right over to his facility. How about that?
You know about the zebra?
God, even though you came from Australia and you went all the way here and you went to Princeton and then you came here to Columbia, I followed you when you were in Australia with the two-headed, well, you could say it's a zebra. I think it was a cross between a zebra and a koala or something. I don't know. That was pretty freaky, right?
Well, genetics, it's all about taking chances in genetics.
Totally.
I mean, there are those who adventure, and I don't take a side in this that,
Right.
the great biological community is all about taking chances.
Absolutely. And let me just put in, and the fact that the double-headed zebra koala creature ate most of the Sydney Philharmonic should in no way influence the decision about this great scientist. How about like that?
Run that by me one more time.
The fact that the two-headed zebra koala creature ate much of the Sydney Philharmonic Orchestra.
Okay, that's where I had a problem. Eight is there's a lot of
Nod. Do you
there's a lot
like
of
the nod?
discussion.
What?
Yeah, there's a lot of discussion about eight. So can we say
Nod.
seemed interested in?
Well, they were certainly chewed up and spit out. I saw the remnants. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but nobody, did you ever see the percussion section of the Sydney Orchestra? They were a pretty hungry looking bunch themselves.
Oh, that's why. No, I never did see that picture. Okay. Alleged chewing.
Well, yeah.
Alleged gnawing.
Okay, alleged. As long as the word alleged is in there, we're good.
Alleged gnawing.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
I think we should get this press release out right away.
Yeah, I think you can just hit send on that, Jillian, and I can't thank you enough for your help.
Not at all. Let me know if they do put you away, right? Because
You can have my desk.
I'll bring in this plant to visit you.
And scene. Thank you very much. I'm John.
I'm Jude, and that's thank you so much, Highwire.
Thank you, Highwire. Enjoy the rest of the shows, everyone, and we'll see you next month.
Bye.
Give it up for J&J. Definitely an amazing set. Carnivorous plants might just, come get us at some point. Who knows the way the world's working. But again, give it up for J&J. That's not all. We have another amazing team coming at you now. Give it up for Double Exposure.
And that's Michael. We are Double Exposure. Because we're both photographers, get it. Anyway, to get us started, can we get a suggestion of something you might find in an alley?
A cute but feisty kitten.
Aww.
A cute but feisty kitten.
Cute but feisty kitten.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
We can't just leave him here. He knows too much.
Relax. Okay. Relax.
You keep telling me to relax because cats can't talk. But he's literally seen everything, heard everything, sniffed everything. Those whiskers aren't just for show.
Hey, come here. Listen. You made me.
I'm listening, Tony.
Yeah. You may be my cousin.
Uh-huh.
Actually, you are my cousin.
Right.
But that
Comes
doesn't
first.
mean yeah, that doesn't mean I'm gonna nice to you. Okay, it the the kitten stays alive, okay? Oh, oh. We'll
Oh,
just
I don't like him snooping. We can't have him in in our secret location anymore.
okay, fine. I'll just give them give them to my wife. She spends home all day.
She doesn't know what you're up to, does she?
She does not know at all.
She thinks you run a
Okay.
laundromat.
Okay.
You run a
What?
money laundering mat. That sounded way better in my head, Tony.
Sheila. Yeah, 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 she runs the front end of the laundromat while the back end, we do the money laundering.
Yeah, and here we are saying it in front of the kitten again. This is exactly
Yeah.
what I didn't want.
Relax, okay? The kitten's gonna go to my wife.
The kitten lives.
Yeah.
Fine. The kitten lives. The kitten lives. But I'm
Okay.
not saying anything else in front of it.
All right. Thank you, Jason.
Oh, thank you. Oh, the instructions said, be super careful with washing this. It looks great.
Oh,
It
get this.
smells great.
Of of course. Of course, I always read the label every single time. So,
Oh, that's why you're amazing. I read the label, still somehow mess it up.
yeah, so, oh, hey there, little guy.
Well, I've got to go to my party. Thank you.
Okay. Ah, okay. All right, you'll get a treat. I know he sent you back here, but you'll get your treat if you find out whether or not my husband knows what I've been doing, okay? Because I gotta keep my operation a secret. Oh, you're so cute. I know you're a smart kitten. Okay. If he eh, if he if he knows, meow once. If he doesn't know, meow twice. And if you haven't found out yet, meow 3 times.
Meow, meow.
Wait. Wait. Oh, silly me. I forgot what I even said. That was twice. Which was twice again? If he knows, if he. Oh, he doesn't know. Okay. 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 Oh, that's a good kid there. Okay. Here's a little fish treat. Now go.
Hey, Roscoe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My owners are
Yeah.
playing me.
Bubbles.
My owners are playing me against each other, and I get lots of treats out of it. But it's
Oh.
really important to me that they don't figure out what my and yours operation is.
No. Oh, geez. For a second, you had me scared there for for a moment. Well,
They have
that they
no
were gonna.
idea.
Yeah, yeah. I thought for a second that they somehow uh figured out our our catnip operation.
Oh, that recipe you figured out is so much more potent than the pet store stuff. Blah,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah. This.
Oh, I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
puke just
yeah.
thinking about it. Whoop,
Yeah,
whoop. Okay, I
yeah,
stopped it.
yeah. The secret is knowing when to pick the leaves off the plant.
Right, and
Yeah,
we might not have thumbs, but we can pick things.
yeah. Well, we can pick them with our paws or also with our mouth as well.
Ah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important, Roscoe, that they never find out.
Yeah. Okay.
And as an incentive for that, I cheeked a few of the treats they've been giving me. Hang on a second.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
One this time.
okay.
Look,
Okay. Oh, okay.
understood
Okay.
that's real tuna.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It tastes just like tuna because my
That-
my yeah yeah because my owner doesn't yeah yeah my owner that detective.
the the dry kibble with the
Yeah.
artificial flavors.
Yeah.
What a shame.
I know. You're so lucky that you get, those treats.
I am. But I split them with you because we got a good thing going.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of which, I better get back to the detective office so he doesn't get suspicious.
Okay. Same time tomorrow, Roscoe.
Okay. All right.
Wiggle, wiggle,
Same
wiggle.
time, Bubbles. Okay.
Well, there you are.
Yeah.
You
You know,
know, Lieutenant, I think a lot of people in this town have secrets. A lot. And maybe it's just my imagination. I think more than the people. Like
you,
every alley's filled with rats, right? I bet the rats
yeah.
know something, but we don't.
Wait, you said you don't have secrets?
No, we don't know their secrets.
Oh, that is
As detectives, I feel we should know what's going on. I mean, the dirty, dark secrets, like not the little secrets, like surprises for Valentine's Day. Actually, I could use some ideas all around that track.
I don't know. I just do flowers every single year. I
Can't go
can't do
wrong.
anything.
You
Yeah.
can't go wrong. Flowers, a nice dinner, vacation to a beach house, the classics.
No, yeah. Well, see, that's a
Ooh,
that's a that's a little more fancy than me.
well, I make the captain money. You make the
Y-
lieutenant money.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here's your cat.
Oh, hey
Yeah.
there.
Uh,
You know, sometimes I wish he could speak, just so I'd
why?
know.
Because you think you know, kind of wish all the animals could speak because people they probably remember shit we've seen.
It's absurd what people do in front of an animal,
I know it's like
in front of a dog, in front of a cat.
in front of a parrot, because my mom kept parrots when I was growing up, and you would think that the parrot would blab, but no, it surprisingly did not.
Now that's interesting because they say parrots live 75 years and they repeat a
Yeah.
lot of what they hear, especially they hear a lot. And what are things you hear a lot? Meeting places, names, phone numbers,
Mm-hmm.
code words.
Yeah. So security numbers.
Oh yeah, people are saying their social security numbers in front of their parents all the time,
Yeah.
and just ugh. But nothing's coming to us.
Uh, no. Like I know this is like a stereotype or
Go for
a
it, Lieutenant.
yeah, I mean, how long have we been in this business together? And not once has a dame walked in.
We've been partners 11 years.
Yeah.
Taking a longer puff while I think about that one.
Okay. Nah, it's okay. I'm trying to will my nicotine patch to put more into the system.
Oh, good for you. I'm just hooked, and also at this point, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
I could put them in my trench coat pocket. Well, I don't know. Does that look
Yeah.
natural when I do it? Hold
Uh,
on.
hey.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just.
I hate to be the one to encourage a bad habit, but I think stick with the cigarette in your hand.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Oh, careful there.
I will do that. Well, let's keep our ears to the ground and our noses to the grindstone and our tongues to the third rail.
Yeah.
At least one of those things.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Speaking of my mother, she's visiting me. Uh,
That's so.
yeah. Yeah, she's probably coming in actually. She's probably coming in right now. She's got herself a hotel, thank God.
Oh, not staying with you, I see.
No, like, oh, I love my mother, but Parrot lived 75 years, still alive, and she takes it with her.
I wonder if that costs extra. How about when you talk to her, you ask and you can report that back to me.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I'll
Say hi to your mom for me, Lieutenant.
okay. All right.
Son!
Oh, hey, Mom, I got you these flowers.
So
Yeah. And also
you got some for Piccadilly?
I got Piccadilly, a flower and also a cracker. Oh, yeah. That's I almost
Yeah.
got my finger again.
Piccadilly only likes me. You know that, but still.
Oh, I know. I'm actually as much like he likes to yabber. I'm surprised. Uh, I'm surprised Piccadilly. So I mean, did you know that it was me who lit the couch on fire? I mean, we're way past the statute of limitations.
Mothers have no statute of limitations.
Oh, damn it! But
But Piccadilly
Piccadilly,
knew. Piccadilly saw everything.
no. But wait, so you knew?
Eventually. Piccadilly told me. Isn't that right? Arson!
Okay.
Arson! There we are.
Piccadilly.
That implies it was intentional, by the way, son.
Yeah, but uh, Mom,
Mhm.
I was thinking for tonight. I know you really like Italian, so uh, um, uh, uh so I got us reservations at this restaurant, and I did check. They do allow birds in there.
Oh, that's so thoughtful. Piccadilly has expensive tastes.
Yeah.
Loves the
Okay.
fanciest foods and treats. Doesn't even care what animal they're intended for. Just they have to be the fancy tier.
Yeah. Yes, it's you and that parrot. In some ways, I'm kind of glad. Dad passed away because
Yes, pecked to death. We never figured out how.
no. Yeah, because it seems like you're always closer to Piccadilly than you were to Dad.
And you.
And,
Did I say
and
that out
me.
loud?
Yeah, you
When's
I
that
love you.
boy making captain?
Yeah.
Not now, not now, not now.
But anyway, just letting you know, I could only treat you out to that restaurant tonight. But then like the rest of the nights, I'm a busy detective.
Of course you
I'm
are.
I'm a lieutenant now.
Well, I'm gonna close my hotel room door, and you go back to wherever it is you live, and
All right.
I'll see you in your dinner time.
All right. I'll see you at 6, Mom.
Okay.
Okay.
We've got a new contender in town.
Oh. Oh, so, oh,
It's that parrot Piccadilly.
Piccadilly. Oh.
The Parrots live a long time, quite a bit longer than we live.
Mm-hmm.
Piccadilly knows this town better than we do.
Yeah, apparently knows the detective really well, at least his childhood anyway.
Ugh. But Piccadilly can be bought off with the fancy treats. I might have to cut your rations there, Rocco.
No.
Oh, your ears went down.
Yeah.
But this is for
I
the
like
better of
those
the
shoes.
this is for the better of the business.
Why to keep Piccadilly to
Grab your collar, yoink.
okay. Oh,
We can't have that parrot blabbing.
okay. I mean, what if something were to happen to Piccadilly?
Oh. I've never killed another animal before, but I barely consider birds animals.
Yeah. Yeah, I said I killed a I killed a bird before.
Did they have it coming?
Oh,
You know what?
yeah,
I am kind of
probably.
forgetting about that natural cat instinct. When I just think of parrots are so big though, right?
Yeah, they are. And they can actually talk too.
Can you schedule a meeting?
Yeah, I'll schedule a meeting.
Okay. He's either on our side or he's on nobody's side.
Oh, side. Ooh. Okay.
Here's a oh oh hi there.
Okay.
Oh, I love when kitties walk into my store.
Mm-hmm.
You little kitty cats, you're self-cleaning. Otherwise, I would love to
Mhm.
dry clean something for you.
Mm.
Anyway, scoot, scoot, scoot. I've got business to attend to here.
Okay. Oh,
What can I do for you? Welcome to my dry cleaning.
yes.
Dry cleaning.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I was wondering
Mm-hmm.
if I have an unusual client
Mm-hmm.
that would like another unusual client. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
not a client actually. An unusual person, I would say. Not
Almost.
kick kick the bucket.
I can clean that for you.
Yes.
What's this person's name?
Piccadilly.
Piccadilly. Wait a minute. Is this person not a person?
Uh, okay. Let me let you in on a little secret.
Nobody's listening but cats.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I have this unusual gift. I, I can talk to the animals, as they say.
Tell me more.
Yeah, you would think it would be cute and everything, but but a surprising number of times they just need me as an intermediary to help do things like hire an assassin or smuggle drugs.
Have you ever talked to my cat Roscoe?
Roscoe. I yeah,
He was
yeah,
just in here,
yeah.
and I was talking business. I winked the wrong eye. Let me wink the one towards you. There we are.
Okay, okay. Uh, well, Roscoe was the one that. Oh, Roscoe was the one that sent me.
What does Roscoe know?
Roscoe didn't say anything. Just told me to hire you to
What?
to get a parrot murdered.
I know Piccadilly. Piccadilly's lived a long time. Piccadilly knows this town better than any human.
Okay.
I didn't know cats talked. I knew parrots talked, of course.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Piccadilly's in town, then maybe Piccadilly needs to leave permanently.
Yeah, I mean, your cat, I mean, Roscoe, I mean, the client would like to know, um, whether or not you can, do it.
Ruffle those feathers?
Yeah, uh, ruffle those feathers.
What's what's my own cat gonna pay me in?
Um, I mean, he did drop off this dead. Actually, the dead bird was probably meant for me, but
That happens all the time at home.
yeah.
Well,
I mean, the cat would probably spill its secrets to me. Your secrets.
you realize what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
It's not just the bird that knows too much, it's you know too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, people think it's cute. Oh, it's like Disney talking to the animals, but nope.
I don't think it's cute
It's
at all.
no, they're involved in some underground shit.
Clothing bag over your head.
Okay. Oh.
You know, they say citizen disappeared.
Oh. Yeah.
That doesn't happen much in this town. Of all the things that do happen in this town, it's reached
Wait, so
us. Somebody's gone missing.
yeah,
What?
it's I feel bad about it.
You know, it's true. Sometimes I get a little numb to this job, and then I remember these people have friends, they have families, and even themselves, they have their own ambitions and desires and things they want to do.
Yeah.
And here I am smoking, not knowingly shortening my life.
Yeah. Anyway, I had a nice dinner with mom last night.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
How's she? How's the parrot?
Yeah, the parrot's fine, and and apparently the parrots did blab about my childhood, but my mom just sort of kept numb about it, which I guess I should be glad about.
Yeah, the whole sofa thing.
Yeah.
You've told
Oh,
me.
wait, you found out?
No, you told me.
Oh,
I mean, implicitly, I am a detective.
wait.
Ugh.
Wait,
You're
what?
a little out of line, Lieutenant.
Yeah, what? How did you find this out? I didn't say anything.
You talked about the sofa, and in a separate story, you talked about how the sofa got fire. In a separate story, you talked about how the parrot saw everything. In a separate story, you talked about how your mom didn't know what happened to the sofa. In a separate story, you talked about your fascination with matches and fire.
Yeah.
And the,
Yeah.
and oh,
Yeah.
and in one more story, you always wondered what a burning sofa would smell like.
Okay. I suppose I did.
Honestly, that was the one that really put it together for me.
Yeah. I suppose I did tell you all that. I thought you and my mom were in like cahoots or something.
I would not prefer to be talking to her one-on-one, especially with that parrot there. No offense. Or maybe all the offense. I don't know what your relationship is.
No, I mean, if there's anything I learned, just
Oh, what's that? You know, Lieutenant, first of all, you grabbed me, which is... Oh, there
What?
we are. There you are.
Yeah.
You said
Okay.
if there's anything you wanted me to know, Lieutenant?
No, just
Hey, where...
if you ever meet my mom, just don't blab anything to her because she'll have that damn parrot with her. It's
the
not
parrot's
like
gonna... Parrot's
it's
gonna
not
outrun
like
us all.
Yeah, it's not like we're talking in front of like it's not nothing like us talking about our, investigations to this kitty, right?
Everybody knows only parrots can talk. Cats
Yeah.
factually do not talk.
Do not at all.
Whoops. Here we are.
All right. Oh, here.
So I hired somebody to hire somebody to take care of that parrot.
Oh, so is the parrot dead already?
I don't know. It's several degrees away from me, so it might take a while
Okay.
for the information to get back.
Okay. Okay. Well, I got a surprise for you.
What's that, Roscoe?
Yeah, well, you've been giving me treats. I got you uh, I got you a dead bird.
That's a Central Park pigeon.
Yeah.
Those
Central
aren't the most
Park.
common. Usually you just get a pigeon from the avenues.
No. No, it is no, I made my way all the way to Central Park where where the fat spoiled pigeons are.
Oh, so spoiled. All the tourists feeding them, but they just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know
Yeah.
better. All that bread, fatten them up.
Yeah.
This makes me think that you want a favor, though.
No, no, I just want to be nice to you because you've been so nice to me. And then pretty soon you don't have to worry about splitting the treats to the parrot.
Hmm. Well, okay. I can't help but feel like we've weaved a tangled web here.
Yeah. Well, they say life is complicated in the big city. Yeah.
Well, I'll see you around.
All right, I'll see you around. I'll bring you the next batch of nip next time.
Still think you want a favor, but I'll find
Okay.
out some other time.
Okay, okay. Bye, Bubbles. Mm.
Piccadilly knows everything, son.
Uh, yeah, we already said that. I mean, is there something else?
Oh, there's one thing Piccadilly wants you to know.
Yeah.
You better not blab to anybody about our operation. Did you hear that, son?
D- Mom, I don't know anything.
Good. That's how it's gonna stay. And that's our
That's our
show.
show.
What a tangled weave. Tangled
Yes.
web we weave. There we are.
Yes.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Highwire.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's a wrap for us for season 19.
Yay! Season 20 soon coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay! Give it up for double exposure.
Quick.
Woo! That cat had a life. And honestly, I feel like if a cat gives another cat a New York pigeon, then like that's defying friendship right there. Like they're hard to capture. So give it up again for double exposure. And like they said, season 20 is going to be coming here soon. And with season 20, we have a new and exciting news. We have a theater. Woo! We are hoping to be open at some point mid-July, so be on the lookout for that at highwireimprov.com. And have a good night, good morning, wherever you are.